Okay, so we are solving problem 19 from chapter 4 of Giancoli, Giancoli 6th edition. So we have a box, and in my case this box weighs 77 newtons. So they're giving us the box weight, not the mass. Okay, so I have this box and the weight is 77 newtons. Okay? It's touching a table. There is also a rope attached to this box that goes through a pulley, and on the other side we have another weight. Okay, and we are going to be changing this weight that is hanging here. Okay, and the question of the problem is, what is the force that the table exerts on the box? No? So there is a contact between the box and the table, so we have a normal force. And this is the question of the problem: what is this normal force? We know that there is also a force through this rope, now a tension force, and this tension force is the same one that holds that object on the other side. Okay, all right, so how are we going to solve? Let me choose a reference frame. I'm going to choose up being positive, and let's use Newton's law. So the sum of all the forces, we have the Fn that we do not know, that we want to solve. We also have the Ft, and we have negative weight of the object, negative 77, equals to something. Okay. If this box is not moving, it's touching the table, so it will be acceleration 0. Okay. All right, so to solve these problems, they will be giving us different objects to put here, different weights to put in this region here. Okay, and let's see, the first object that we put there has weight 30 newtons. Okay, so if I have here 30 newtons, and so my Ft will be 30 newtons, and from here we can find what is Fn. So Fn will be 77 minus 30 newtons. Okay, so this is question A. And then question B, well, instead of 30 newtons, we are going to put a different value, 57, for example. Okay, so 57 newtons is still smaller than the weight of my object, so still there will be no motion, and we can solve. Again, Fn will be 77 minus 57 newtons. Okay, then there is a point where we change this object here, and we put a big one. We put a big one now that has weight 100 newtons. Well, 100 newton is larger than the weight of my object. And what is going to happen? Well, this object will fall, this object will go up, so it will not be touching the table anymore. No touch, no contact, no normal force. So the normal force here will be 0, because the weight of the object 100 is larger than the weight of my initial object. No? So the weight of the additional object here is larger than the weight of my box.